So I'm here in Ashland, Oregon, and went riding with Aaron, who introduced us to some guys, and we all went riding. Not unusual, but what is unusual is when you end up at Bill's bike shop, which essentially is his house, but at the same time a treasure trove of motorcycle memorabilia and some of the coolest bikes on the planet. Check this out.
Then the other guys riding on backbiting and get away with lies. No matter what it takes, who is gonna cry? The only thing that matters is you get what you decide. But I know for sure the day will come when you first realize what you have done, and you finally get your debt repaid, and your vengeance served on a cold plate. You hear the roar of the shutdown when the world will stop without a sound. And a moment you will cry for help, and we only think about ourselves. Oh yeah. Time that I met you, I thought it looked so sweet. I stood around for the hills, beating a retreat. And when I heard you talking with that alluring sound, should I recall?
Bill, how do you spend your mornings?
Well, I get the parts book out. And not just one.
Yeah.
I open up the same page on 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and I lay the same page.
Yeah.
And I see, oh, part number changed here in 52. Part number changed here in 55. So,
And you do it purely for the fun of it?
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I go to one swap meet a year
Yeah.
and try to
Which one is that?
Dixon. It used to be the All British in
Yeah.
San Jose. I used to go to the All British, but they don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Because people are getting older.
Yeah. You know, you said something in the house that kind of hit me, where you said, this research room is where I'm going to eventually end up. What did you mean by that?
I won't be able to ride one day.
Yeah.
And what do you do if you can't ride? Well, do a little wrenching,
Yeah.
and there's all the memories right there.
Yeah.
Each of those books represents some bike that I worked on at some point, and maybe it'll trigger some memories.
So what do we got here, Bill?
This is a rare aerial. This
is an aerial.
Aerial.
Yeah, you had one in the house there, right?
That's a scrambler, and
Yeah.
this is the trials bike.
Okay.
Aerial trials. They made not very many of them, and not very many of them came to the United States. This one came to Johnson Motors in Pasadena.
And what year is this?
58.
1958. Yeah.
To make it legal, I put a super trap on there,
Yeah.
spark arrestor. Because
Oh, you ride this on the road?
it's got a plate.
What?
It's got an Alaska plate. This came from Fairbanks.
Oh, look at that.
Came from Fairbanks, Alaska.
Man, that's such a cool badge there. That badge alone.
This bike is cool, man.
And how'd you come about it?
It was crazy. A guy was in my living room right there from Alaska, and he said, "What's that bike?" I said, "That's an aerial." He says, "Huh, I saw an aerial on Craigslist." "Really?" He says, "Yeah." And he gets his little device, he goes ding, 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 Craigslist, North Pole, Alaska. And I called up there and I said, "You have an aerial trials bike for sale?" And the guy said, "Yeah." And I said, "I'm buying it."
It's 1934, Tron? Is this that thing where you got to let the float bowl fill up and all that
Yeah.
instead of the choke?
Yeah, it raises the float level so that I guess it's closer to the outlet, Now Gary's not impressed because this is a modern bike to him.
This one.
He's going over. First kick. Does the oil come out of the top of that?
No, actually, because there's no oil pressure to the top end. You carry a little oil can with you, and you got to go squirt, squirt.
You squirt a little in there.
Yeah, they say every 400 miles